Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have what are their true intentions in love, Sagittarius, and we have somebody with some great intentions here in this reading. Yeah, it's not the powers that be. No, those people don't have any great intentions. Oh my God, it's quite the opposite. Yeah, it's pretty grave. But we're going to talk about this reading, Sagittarius, because this person's really excited to come forward, right? And so, as I always say, I hope you guys are well. And this is not just for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is, right? They're general readings. Please don't live or die by them. I feel like the Taurus reading is also, it's for anybody with a lot of Taurus in their chart. I'm only saying this because I feel like people who are missing out, who don't know what their chart is, and so they don't know, maybe they have a moon or a rising in Taurus, just by the views possibly, right? But let's get into this because we're not here really to talk about views. No, we're talking about somebody's heart and the place that it is in. Yeah, Sagittarius. And as I always say, congratulations on a beautiful reading. But I don't always say that. No, but what I do always say is that the spread here is a spread unto itself. Yeah, this spread here, the oracle spread, yes. And so we start here with great gratitude, and then that's the first card, and we see this woman here, and it's a young woman. She's a beautiful woman. She is. She's outside, and she's showing gratitude. She's standing here in this tree, and the birds are on her head, and these flowers are here, and she's holding these baby birds in her hand, and all these birds are here. They're showing gratitude to her is what it is. I feel like they are. But she's showing gratitude to them because she's saying, wow, how beautiful these birds are, right? How beautiful our world and the nature, right? The animals, the birds and the bees, yeah. And they're not trying to protect them, you guys know. They're making this big thing about the planet. It's such bullshit, yeah. So... and as somebody pointed out in the comments, not on my reading, they said that's why they call it planet, Plan, a separate word, IT, right? Yeah, okay. But she's showing gratitude, Sagittarius. We have family here, right? And these three little kids, they're playing hopscotch. Yeah, they are. And you can't tell what they're really writing here, but hopefully they're just regular numbers. And the baby's over here, like in the bassinet, very cute. But this is about people. These cards here, the consciousness is the great gratitude. This person has great gratitude for you, Sagittarius. And remember, it could be switched, right? So I feel like they have great gratitude. The family is here. They either want to be... This person thinks you're family or they want to have a family with you. Either one. Yeah, it's either... because this is people, right? This card. And then this optimism card, which is consciousness as well, it came out in the reverse. So this person has great gratitude. They want a family with you, or they want this marriage or partnership with you. And the optimism card, I believe, is in the reverse because they really want this, but they're not sure you're going to want it, right? Because here, this optimism card, she's standing here and looking at her beautiful farm. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's kind of a rolling hills farm, sort of. Maybe it's not a farm, but yeah, part of it is here, right? But she's standing between all these trees, right? Not these two trees, and they have both apples and pears on them, right? I feel like there's grapes too, and we know they don't all grow on the same tree. This person wants abundance with you, and they're hoping to have that, yeah. But they have a lot of faith in this. They do. They're just not sure you're going to be on board, right? Here's their little ship here, Sagittarius, right? They're kind of poor. They're showing this ship here in China, 100 years ago. Yeah, they are. And so that's okay. Maybe they're here. Maybe they're here in the United States. But these are the Chinese cards, and so these people are in China. They are, and so here we have communication is key, and we have bring love into the situation, right? So after this kind of low hope that this person has, or they're afraid. I feel like optimism in the reverse is hope they have, but they have fear, right? The communication card is here. We see this beautiful woman. Yes, she is. She looks like this chick I was watching yesterday who's talking about the new Earth, some lady named Aurora Ray. They're saying there's going to be a new Earth, and and I hope there is, because these people are trying to make it a dead, scorched Earth. Yeah, they are. But the communication is key here. The new moon in Gemini, this person, Sagittarius, who's coming, is hoping here to have a family with you. I feel like they want to communicate to you that they really appreciate you here. Great gratitude. I don't feel like they appreciated you in the past. I don't think so. Looking at these cards, right? So communication is key. They want to be afraid. They don't want to be afraid. They want to be sure that they say the right things to you. That's why communication is key. A new moon in Gemini. Now, there might not be a new moon in Gemini. No. I feel like we're probably in I think we're in a full moon of, could be it's a waning moon. It is, which is going away. I think it's in, let's see, the Pisces or Libra. I forgot, you guys. But here, the bring love into the situation is next. This is the new moon in Aquarius. This person, when they come talk to you, they're going to come talk to you kind of like a friend. Right? Aquarius, which is the 11th planet, it is the house of friendships, humanitarianism, it is. And so interesting how we have both moons here, this new moon, two new moons. As I said, we don't have these new moons right now, I don't think we do, but it's about the energy, right? So, these new moons are both about communication, kind of, because this person wants to bring love into this conversation. I feel like they do. Yeah, because they're coming to tell you I really love you. And I feel like they are. And it's just so deep. I wish this would happen like tomorrow or tonight. Yeah, or this afternoon. What time is it right now? It's 1 o'clock. And we have, with this card, bring love. Yeah, Aquarius is the sign of, what is it? The sign of, is the 11th house, once again, I said, is friendships. It is. That's why Aquarians really care about other people. They care about groups of people, right? Right? You could be saying, yeah, last night they told me they were going to a meeting, like how to save this village, right? And I'm sitting here alone, maybe, right? Let's look at this new moon in Aquarius, though. Yeah. Sometimes Aquarians it's really important for them, friendships. And sometimes if you are in a relationship with them, you could feel like put to the side sometimes for either their friends or kind of like maybe clubs they're in or organizations they're in, something like that. So let's look at the new moon in Aquarius and see what they have to say here. That is if we can find it, because they have this card. They have this set up kind of interesting, I have to say they do. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. And this is Aquarius, is all about progress and modernity. Yeah, and that means about innovation, because it's ruled by Uranus. And Uranus is the planet basically of change, innovation. It's a little electrical signs, right? Like innovation, new ideas, just things like that, right? Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is the time to move forward. Yes, change. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Really interesting here, because this is the new moon in Aquarius. This person wants change. They don't want to look back at whatever they had because in my opinion, when somebody doesn't want to look back, it's because this could have been a hard journey for them. It could have been. I mean, we don't know for sure, but we know this optimism card it's kind of telling here because it's in the reverse. So they're afraid here that maybe you're not going to have hope for this, or you don't have faith in it, something like that. So they want to bring love into the situation and they don't want to look back. No. So let's see what else we have. Whether you get the change you want, change is on its way and it could come quickly. Bam. Boom, bam. Whether you get the change you want depends on both whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, because this is Aquarian is a dependent. It's interesting how they're independent, but their groups are really important to them, right? But be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Interesting here. Aquarius energy has an electric field. Yes, it does. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. This person wants to do that. They don't want to look for, unless this is you, Sagittarius, doing this, right? And this communication is key, I feel like it has to do with, hear me out, please, Sagittarius. Let's have a look at communication is key, and that is first. The new moon in Gemini, right? And Gemini is before Cancer. Yes, it is. Let's have a look here. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. Yes, and the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Wow. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying here. This person is coming to talk to you, and they're going to be very loving because maybe they were, a snide ass in the past, Sagittarius. I'm not sure, right? That part's not really. You could show up in here in the tarot, though. It could. We have travel, and this is a trip card. This talks about somebody's traveling in their heart and in their mind to be with you. This is cool. This talks about, this symbol sees those bags packed off, and you're off to a new start and wonderful destinations near and far. Your restless energy craves escape. This person is craving escape, but you are the escape. And this symbol offers you the chance to get away from the rat race on exciting new adventures. This energy, this person is dealing with some type of rat race situation. I just feel like they are. We don't have anything to confirm it. We don't. Except the part that talks about don't look back. Right? Somebody doesn't want to look back. And they're showing her back here. Right? So let's see. And she's supposed to be like the water bearer. Yes, she is. Okay. See what else it says. This energy may also manifest through new friendships from people outside your usual social circle, particularly those from a different region or culture. Some of these friendships will last a lifetime, and all will bring new ideas and exciting new perspectives into your life. Someone you meet while traveling locally or overseas will incite feelings that you have not felt for a long time. I mean, this could happen, right? This could happen. This could happen here. Like you might go somewhere and meet somebody here that you might see something in this person that reminds you of, I don't know, your first love, or just something you really like. Something you're like, wow, that's the kind of man I like, or that's the kind of woman I like, right? Because, I mean, I know that's how I am. Sometimes I'll run into, I remember I met this really cute Brazilian guy, and I just was like, eh. And I know he wanted to be in contact with me, but there's something about his personality. He was an Aquarian too. Yeah, he was. But there's just something about him I didn't really like, right? And it's not because he's Aquarius, because, the remainder of his chart is also very relevant. But I'm just saying sometimes you meet people, doesn't matter if they look good or not. You're like, after they start to talk to you, you're like, oh, you're not my type. But somebody here could be inciting beautiful feelings or some really nice kind of nostalgic or just something like that you have not felt for a long time. I feel like this person hasn't been around for a long time. Yeah, it doesn't. They probably haven't. All right. And this is an interesting reading. I feel like it is. Yeah. So let's see what else we have, Sagittarius, for your person. Or for you. It's either one. But it's whoever is coming here knows communication is key to bring love back into the situation. That's what this is. I'm pretty sure here. And they're worried, Sagittarius. You're going to you're going to take away their apples and their pears and turn them into GMO bugs. You could be saying, what? That's because, if you say that, it's probably you don't know what they're trying to do. Yeah. But let's continue. Not your person, Sagittarius. Let's continue with this reading. All right. And so your time will be spent pondering on conversations, meetings, texts, emails, phone calls, and you may engage in a long-distance relationship of some sort. Maybe they're from far away, right? That could definitely be. For families, now's a great time. Okay, you're probably not in a family with this person, but I feel like the family card is here. They want a family with you. Either that or you feel like home to them, right? Maybe you have kids with them. They're showing these little towhead kids. Yeah, I feel like my cousins were towheads. My little boy was towhead for God, I don't know, 2 months or something, because their hair changes color, right? And he's mostly Latin, yeah, which is kind of a trip, but, we've got Norwegian ancestors here for sure. My mother, right? And so, parents, excuse me, I beg your pardon. We have the proposal card, Sagittarius, right here. And so here, the man is like showing he's putting the ring on her finger. And she's wearing a bracelet. It looks like she's getting married, or they're having it just looks like maybe it's an engagement party, but they're going to propose to you. And we start the reading, Sagittarius, with great gratitude. So that here they are so thankful for you, and they want to show it to you, and they want to show this when they talk to you. They want to bring love into the situation. It's really beautiful here. And this person is kind of dreaming about you here. It's possible they're at a distance, right? But here they are proposing. Dun, 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 dun. It's if you want to get married. Not everybody wants to get married, right? I do. I just don't want anybody stepping in my way about what, I want to do in my life, right? And it's interesting, not everybody wants to hold you back from what you're doing. Of course not. But there are some people who will still support you in your endeavors, but at the same time, in a way, no, because they want you by their side, and they're maybe kind of being possessive, or and I can understand that too a little bit, right? I just feel like it's hard to find everything, and I'm pretty old here, and I've learned a few hard knocks in my life. It's hard to have everything in one person, like somebody who really supports you and really sticks by you, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're a little bit jealous, kind of too, right? That's life. Anybody who tells you that you're going to find perfection in one person, that's a pipe dream. Trust me. And many elders have tried to tell this to people, and they don't listen to younger people, right? So a romantic or business proposal. Okay, this is romantic. All right, I feel like it definitely is. Bring love into the situation, right? Family. For some, it could be business, but I'd say a small few. Promising times await for lovers and singles. This time is right for love or business commitments, so dress to impress everywhere you go, as true love or career success is close by. Okay, so for some it is business, right? And let's see. And maybe there is love involved in some type of business. And what I mean by that is kind of I don't know, if you have a business with somebody or they're proposing, it's like maybe it's a kindred organization where you want to help people, because Aquarius is very humanitarian, as I have said. And let's see what else we have. If you have been thinking of changing career, let's look at the relationship. Sensational time for commitments. I'm always reading too fast. And strengthening in all relationships. Singles could fall madly in love with Sagittarius, with someone, and marriage proposals are more than likely if this is what you're hoping for. Although if the person proposing is not the one who set your heart aflame, don't rush into anything. It is likely the universe may send somebody entirely different, so keep an open mind. Okay, so let's get into it, Sagittarius, because I feel like that was a long one. Oh my God, 18 minutes. Let's see what we have for you and your person, Sagittarius. 18 minutes for for an oracle reading, right? Let's see what we have, and we're going to look at both energies for you and your person, Sagittarius, and see what we have. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Magician, Four of Wands, and the Death card. Somebody doesn't want to look back, but this Death card, and here's Temperance. So I can't make this stuff up, right? But this Death card is a transformation. There's some type of huge change in this reading, and this person wants to talk to you about it. Yeah. Excuse me. They could be saying they're sorry for some. Like, I don't have all the info here, right? But a lot of it. Let's see what we have. The Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. What's on your mind? Knight of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, you're afraid here you're not going to have a passionate new opportunity with them. They haven't shown up yet. Maybe this person is in isolation. They could be. So I feel like that's what yesterday's reading was saying, and they're just waiting to to pop over. This kind of, it's interesting here because I say with these cards that it looks like there's something difficult that whoever's coming forward has gone through. But it's also, there's also something kind of very like kind of like follow the yellow brick roadish. Like, okay, I'm just following this path, and okay, there's a couple bumps here, but I feel like that's gone because in this card, I think the travel, one of these cards was saying, don't look back. Yeah. And so this road here, I feel like there was a whole journey before this for this person. And now they're just kind of figuring out what they're going to say to you. Communication is key. And they know they have to bring love into the situation. They're going to tell you they love you and they want to marry you. Proposal. Right? Yeah, unless you're talking about proposal that you type up when, you know, when you're a secretary or you're an admin, you type up proposals. Right here, type this proposal for some gas for our cars. Type some proposal for, you know, for non-genetically modified food, or for this contract, right? Type a proposal for healthy food, for even for beef or chicken. No, we're not. They're not. They don't want that. They want you to eat bugs. They do, you guys. Six of Swords, Sagittarius. This is your person's reading or energy right down here with this other deck here. You want this commitment, Ten of Pentacles. Your challenge could have been not communication. It could have been the Five of Wands, competition. There could have been somebody else here. Because as I said, this before this little kind of yellow brick road that's happening here, like leading to a proposal, I believe, was a whole different journey, a hard one. And I feel like when this person got off that bus, they said, I really appreciate Sagittarius. Great gratitude. Yeah, they got off a bus. Hopefully they're not broke. We have the Fool card. They're trying to break people. Yeah, they are. What do you think the gas and the food is all high for? You think it's just, no, it's purposely. So let's see what else we have. The Death card is what they want or what they're hoping for. So they're hoping for a transformation, in my opinion. And the Ten of Swords is what they are afraid of. Okay. So, you know, they're afraid this is going to end. It's not going to end well with this proposal here that they have in mind. And you're afraid you're not going to have it. The Ace of Wands. So you guys are mirroring each other. You both want this. And this communication is key card. We see this woman with the beautiful hair. Yeah, and she's a beautiful woman. Her eyes are closed over here. She's thinking about what to say. Or she's thinking that this communication will be key, right? Yeah, and then she figures out, I have to bring love into the situation. This person is turning their back on their past. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean that if they have a family, they're not going to take care of their family. We have that card here. I don't mean that. I just mean that they just want to focus on a new beginning with you. And they're going to bring love into the situation. But I feel like this card talks about turning your back, like forget about the past, look forward. And I feel like that's what they don't want to look back anymore. What's on your mind? The Knight of Swords. And then we have the Page and the Knight of Wands here. This is a renewal here or a new direction. But what's on your mind is, are they going to come in fast? Maybe they have to cut somebody out. Knight of Swords is a violent guy. He is. Even his horse has a bad attitude. Yes, he does. You're wondering if they're going to take action, Knight of Wands, if you're going to have a renewal with them. And in their challenge is the Strength card. So they've had to muster their courage, Sagittarius. They have. Maybe they feel like coming forward is like opening a lion's mouth here. They could. And that's not criticizing you, all right? Yeah, we're not here to criticize. We make fun, though. We do, Sagittarius, right? You guys know that, right? I don't consider that criticism. That's funny, right? I laugh at myself, too. I do. I laugh at myself all the time, right? But in the end, I appreciate myself. Okay, let's look at your person's card, Sagittarius, right? You could be saying, oh my God. So they have the King of Cups reversed. This is what's on their mind. The King of Cups reversed, a brand new adventure with you, the Fool, and a transition or leaving some place here. This man's trying to get to a calmer place. This person's coming to you from something that was either rocky or bumpy and they're not looking back. And I want them to show up because I'm tired of reading their brain. I want to know that they've shown up for some of you. I do. I mean, I love it for all because it looks like you guys both really want each other, but not really sure kind of whose reading this is, right? Out there in Tarot land, right? But here, they have the King of Cups reversed. This might be them. I feel like somebody's being left behind here. And this Death card that they want or they're hoping for, this could also be like a real ending. This person could be really ending something in their life, right? So this King of Cups reverse could be them. They're just kind of in the reverse. Like, oh shit, Sagittarius might cast me into the sea of what do you call those things? Leeches or something like that. Or, Bigfoot. Like you might go Bigfoot's out in the water and that's where you're going too. Right? You guys know who Bigfoot is? Mm-hmm. So this King of Cups reverse, Sagittarius, could be them or somebody they're turning their back on. So let's get a card on that King of Cups. Let's see. We have the Eight of Cups. See, here they are leaving. Right away, they're leaving somebody. And over here, they have the Six of Swords. Your person is leaving a situation. And there is no doubt. And I was just saying that. And, I have to pat myself on the back over here, you guys. Right? I hit myself sometimes, though, you guys, when I make a mistake, right? Their challenge is the Strength card and the Seven of Swords. They have to have the courage to escape something. Yeah, they do. And they do want an ending in some part of their life here. Let's see what their fear is. Let's get a card on the Death card and the Ten of Swords here for your person. And on the Death card, this could be what they're hoping or what they want. Two of Wands reversed. This is like a breakup. I feel like they've been at a crossroads possibly for a while, but this person wants an ending. This is like in the upright, I'm choosing somebody to move forward. In the reverse, I'm choosing somebody to not move forward with, and it's over. We're not going to go, there's no future here, right? The movement is reversed, like stagnant. Their fear is the Ten of Swords. Let's see what that is about. They have the Chariot card. So they're afraid here they're not going to have a victory with you, or they're not going to overcome past obstacles. Or you're going to get your swords out, Sagittarius, and, start fencing them. You know what fencing is? On guard, right? This person is like afraid of you on some level. Right? I feel like they are. Yeah. That's why the optimism card is in the reverse here. We're going to go to the other reading. Let's start this other spread. Where are those cards, though? Yeah, we're going to have a tarot spread on them, and we're going to do the Lenormand Kipper fortune telling cards. And this is their spread, right? In the other reading, it's always their spread. And the tarot will also show how they feel about you and things like that. So let's see what we have, right? In the near future, what they might want to say to you. Yeah, we'll do one of those spreads. So let's see here. Show me their energy, please. It is the expectation card. Are these in the reverse? Yeah, they're all in the reverse. So that is in the upright. Am I being confusing? Probably. The key card is here. Let's see what else. They have the gift. Oh, so you're a gift, Sagittarius. You are. Expectation card. This woman's very unhappy here, looking out the window, waiting for her husband. She is. Okay, we're going to talk about these in the other reading. Wow. We're going to finish this in the other reading here. The key is here. This key is turning the key to love. We're going to talk about it. This is going to be a great reading. We are. And we're going to have more cards for this spread. I love it. Yeah, exciting. I feel like it is. Thank you so much for joining me here. As I said, the link is always below. They're all super affordable. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for watching. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.